What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. How does Finn know Luna is alive? This week on the Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter began asking questions about Luna Nozawa's death and where she would be buried. Dr. Lee Finnegan clearly conceals something. The biography of John Finnegan's daughter and what transpired in the operating room, but does Dr. Finn in on the scam? Continue reading to learn more about the daytime soap's next episode. It's possible that Lee Finnegan is working alone. Lee Finnegan didn't expect anyone to question what happened to Luna Nozawa. She had absolutely no idea that someone would want to hold a funeral for the murderer. Sheila is looking for answers now that her toes are healed. According to the Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter will soon discover evidence that Luna is not dead. In fact, she might even find Luna in a secret hospital room where Lee stashed her away. Rumors hint Finn and Sheila could even join forces and search for Luna clues together. But does Finn already know that his daughter is alive? Dr. John Finnegan is still trying to comprehend that killer Luna is not his cousin but his daughter. Plus, she tried to kill his wife Steffi Forrester twice, so it's understandable he doesn't want to have a relationship with her. But her death hasn't bothered him at all, and it's starting to look suspicious. Does Finn care that Luna is gone? Even though Bold and the Beautiful viewers are aware that Luna is not a saint, Finn's casual attitude regarding her death is raising questions. Maybe the reason Finn isn't having a mental breakdown is because he knows Luna is still alive. Is it possible Lee Finnegan hid Luna away for her son? Has he already figured out what his mother did and visited his daughter? Lee's future plans involving Luna on Bold and the Beautiful. She's out for revenge. Lee is concealing the corpse. She has Luna locked away in a secret apartment. The Bold and the Beautiful's episodes this week showed that Luna is still alive. When Lee hid Finn's body when it was thought he was dead, this storyline feels very eerie. This storyline, like the one before it, is likely to develop slowly. What if you're not there? Lee hid Finn to keep him out of Sheila's grip. Now, she's stashing Luna away in a tiny apartment. This was the same woman who wanted nothing to do with Luna when she first came to town. In fact, she cautioned her against joining the Forresters. Lee also wanted nothing to do with Luna when she became a cold-blooded murderer. She has, however, suddenly changed her mind. She is of the opinion that she can nurse Luna back to health and a happy childhood. Her main focus is for Luna to wake up and to be her old self again. Do you have evidence to show? Lee is contemplating revenge. She does not intend to exact revenge on Luna, no. She intends to use it against Poppy, her sister. Luna's development is still the fault of Lee and Poppy. She has the idea that she could be Luna's mother figure and guiding light in her life. Maybe this time, Luna could escape jail and change for the better. Naturally, this idea will backfire, particularly if Finn discovers it. He's already onto his mom about her hiatus from work. Steffi won't be happy to learn that Lee wants to physically and mentally rehabilitate Luna and that Luna is still alive. Lee is ruining her son's marriage without realizing it. However, she has the mental desire to exact revenge on her sister for causing her so much pain. Lee can boast to her sister that she is a better mother once Luna is improved. However, this will result in more heartbreak and family drama than is necessary. Everything we thought we knew about Luna Nozawa's tragic fate begins to unravel in the Bold and the Beautiful, and the central mystery revolves around the question, how does Finn know Luna is alive? All indications point to a deeper conspiracy, and Lee Finnegan's name is written all over it, as Sheila Carter begins asking pointed questions about the rushed funeral and lack of closure surrounding Luna's so-called death. But is Lee acting on his own? Or is her son, Dr. Is John Finn Finnegan already aware of the secret that his mother is frantically attempting to bury, or, more accurately, keep hidden in a private hospital room? Setting the scene is the first step. Luna was declared dead under suspicious circumstances following a series of dark and violent events, the most notable of which was the alleged attempt on Steffi Forrester's life by Luna. The storyline seemed straightforward at first. The troubled young woman, finally broken under the weight of her fractured past and violent tendencies, snapped and paid the ultimate price. But Bold and the Beautiful fans know better. On this show, deaths rarely occur as depicted, and what's a funeral without a body? That is not only suspicious, but also blasphemy from a soap opera. Lee Finnegan, who had previously divorced Luna and advised her to stay away from the Forrester family, suddenly take center stage in the conspiracy to cover up the death. There's something chillingly familiar about this. After all, Lee once faked her own son's death, whisked him away from the hospital, and nursed him back to life in secret. Could she be doing it again, but this time with Luna? According to insider rumors and subtle clues from recent episodes, it appears Luna is very much alive but locked away, hidden by Lee in a secret location under the guise of protecting her. Lee is finding it harder and harder to hide the truth, whether it be in a secret hospital room, a private apartment with medical equipment, or a secluded mental health clinic. Sheila Carter is on the hunt and has a creepy sixth sense that always kicks in when something is wrong. She's healed, she's walking again, and she's asking the questions no one else dares to voice. Why didn't anyone attend Luna's funeral? Why was the service so abrupt? Why does no grave exist? Sheila isn't known for being kind, but her curiosity might be what reveals the truth. And Lee's web of lies will unravel if she discovers Luna alive, breathing, and in a coma. The real surprise? Sheila and Finn might work together to do it. Which brings us to Finn. His reaction to Luna's death, or rather, his lack of one, is raising serious red flags. This is a man known for his compassion, his emotional integrity, his near-obsessive concern for Steffi's safety. Luna didn't just pass away. She allegedly tried twice to kill Steffi before passing away under strange medical circumstances. Yet Finn does not appear to be grieving. He does not explode. He doesn't even publicly question it. Finn, on the other hand, is suspicious behind the scenes. Because he is a doctor, he is able to read medical charts, reports from an autopsy, and surgical incisions. And the one thing that's reportedly bugging him lately is how invisible Luna's death truly is. He is beginning to have the impression that his mother is once again concealing something, just as he did with his own hidden recovery. Additionally, there is the known theory. Let's think about it. What if Finn already found out that Luna is still alive? What would happen if Lee revealed everything in private, including the reasons she kept Luna a secret, her belief that Luna was capable of rehabilitation, and her strategy to nurse Luna back to physical and mental health? Would Finn agree with the decision? Most likely not. He may have complicated feelings about Luna. She did almost kill his wife, but he also has an oath as a doctor and as a father. There is a strong emotional undercurrent in this conversation that cannot be ignored if she is his daughter, as was recently shown. Even if he can't love her right now, it's unlikely he'd want her to rot in some secret facility, buried under his mother's guilt and ambition. It's also possible that Finn has gathered information from his mother's erratic behavior even though he hasn't seen Luna yet. She's taken time off work, she's been tense and hyper-controlling, and she deflects questions about Luna's body and burial. He has noticed, and he is putting the pieces together. If Sheila comes to him with her suspicions, it may push him to confront his mother directly. And it's at that point that things could explode. Lee is concealing Luna for retribution, not just for Luna's sake. Her sister Poppy is her true target, not her son or Luna herself. Lee has always resented Poppy for what she sees as a flighty, careless, and indulgent parenting style. Poppy, in Lee's opinion, is the reason Luna became agitated and violent. She wants to show that Lee can do better now. That she can rehabilitate Luna, restore her mind, and transform her into a respectable individual. It's a twisted form of redemption, but Lee sees it as justice. She imagines Luna waking up, changed and grateful, calling her mom, choosing her over Poppy. And that delusion is driving her deeper into secrecy and manipulation. Naturally, the strategy is doomed to fail. Luna's recovery, if and when it happens, will be anything but smooth. She may not even remember what happened. Or worse, she might wake up angrier, more violent, and more determined to finish what she started with Steffi. She could, on the other hand, choose to reject both Lee and Poppy and follow her own path away from the twisted family drama that nearly cost her life. Finn, on the other hand, is at a crossroads. He's torn between loyalty to his mother and truth to his profession. If he finds out Luna is alive and doesn't tell Steffi, it could destroy their marriage. He could lose the only parent who raised him if he confronts his mother. Furthermore, if he decides to bring Luna back into the public eye, the entire Forrester family could be shattered once more. Especially now, when Nick, Ridge, and Brooke are already splitting up in Italy. The timing couldn't be worse. With Ridge racing to stop Nick's doomed proposal to Brooke, emotions are already sky high. Brooke's choice to leave with Nick, who conveniently has a ring in his pocket, is shaking the very core of the Forrester dynasty. Ridge is in disarray, Eric is attempting to intervene, and Brooke is standing on the deck of a speedboat, ready to sail away from everything. If news breaks that Luna, the woman who nearly destroyed Finn and Steffi's family, is still alive, the shockwaves will hit every family in L.A. Lee Finnegan stands stoic, calculated, and deeply vengeful in the midst of everything. Her belief that she can redeem Luna and destroy Poppy at the same time is driving her deeper into darkness. She is setting her son's life on fire without even realizing it. But Bold and the Beautiful fans do. We've seen this pattern before. We are aware of this course. So, how is it that Finn knows Luna is still alive? The response might not be straightforward. He might have heard someone talking. His mother might have been caught stealing supplies or going to a secret location. He might have discovered a document or a picture, or he might have simply noticed her odd behavior and combined the two. Or maybe, just maybe, he's already visited Luna. Maybe he walked into that secret apartment, saw his comatose daughter on a ventilator, and quietly decided to say nothing for now.